Finally, we're going to look at ADAP formulary coverage with specific look at hormone treatments. In this example, we'll use Tay-Tay. Our client Tay-Tay lives in Dallas, Texas. Tay-Tay is 24 years old. They're single and have an income of about $23,000, which places Tay-Tay at 195% of the federal poverty line. Tay-Tay's current prescription regimen includes Stribild, Activella, and Prometrin. Based on Tay-Tay's income and their eligibility criteria, we see that they are eligible for $1,068 in annual premium tax credit, and Tay-Tay is also eligible for cost-sharing reductions. Taking a look at this plan profile from the current marketplace in Dallas, Texas, we're going to take a look at two randomly chosen plans. The first plan is Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, which is the Blue Advantage Silver HMO, and the next plan is a Molina Marketplace Silver plan. Looking across a variety of considerations, including annual premium, deductibles, out-of-pocket maximum, primary care visit dollars, and the cost sharing for generic prescriptions. Taking a look, we see that the annual premium on Molina is slightly cheaper as well as the deductible. Then we see that there's no charge after deductible for primary visits and generic prescriptions under the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan, while Molina charges $10 for both prescriptions and care visits. Comparing the two plans' formulary profile, we look at tiering, prior authorization, step therapy, and whether there are any dispensing limits. These are all requirements that all qualified health plans participating in the marketplace now have to show. What we see are a couple differences. It's important to note that the Molina plan goes up to 4 tiers and the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan goes up to 5 tiers, including a specialty tier. Taking a look at Tay-Tay's treatments, we see that Stribild is at tier 2 out of 4, but under the Molina Silver plan, we see that across all of the treatments, there is some variance of how they are tiered. There happens to not be any prior authorization or step therapy limits on these medications, but we do see, with regard to the Activella and the Prometrin, which are both gender-affirming treatments, we can see that they are covered as generics and individual components. On the Molina plan, there are mail order requirements, and this is important to note. With regard to the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan, we only see that on Stribild there's a dispensing limit. Unfortunately, there is an unspecified dispensing limit. We see that Activella and Prometrin have no dispensing limits and are on the lowest cost-sharing tier. A couple considerations that you might want to look at when conducting a plan assessment for transgender clients are, well, at first glance, there may appear to be minimal utilization management applied to hormone therapies. Plans may have additional restrictions based on a person's sex assigned at birth. So remember that this varies by plan and state insurance policy, but if someone is assigned at male at birth as their sex, and that is how they have registered with their insurance plan, and for example, they have prescribed a progesterone or Activella or any medication that they are most likely prescribed to people who are assigned female at birth, then they may trigger a prior authorization to verify that the medication is indeed going to be the correct person. Again, this varies by plan and state insurance policy. This consideration is on the federally facilitated marketplace, though, and the enrollment process does not distinguish the difference between gender identity and sex at birth. If people are restricted by the binary attributes in terms of their gender, either male or female, and that is the information that is supplied to the plan upon enrollment, there may be some gender-specific user management in place. And so as a reminder, it is important to prioritize plans that include providers who have transgender expertise.